Shalom Aleichem, everyone. Talmidim, Yedidim, Chaverim, I don't know how to call you. It's Ashkocha Pratis. We're on the heels of the month of Shvat, and we're going into the month of Adar. And it's Ashkocha Pratis. I was given the schus to say a few words in the week of Parshas Terumah. We know the highlight of Shvat, the month of Shvat, is Yud Shvat, when the Rebbe took over the Siyus, and that's when the Der Ashri began. And we know the Rebbe is, like as if to say, the mission statement was, and that was the mission that was given to us. Everyone has that achrayis and that schus to make a dear le'yizborach b'tachtenim. And it's this week's Parsha happens to be the tzivi of Asli Migdash v'shachante b'seichem. So it's everything is Ashkocha Pratis. So I would like to share with you a word from the Rebbe on the beginning of the Parsha. Amongst the things that Yidden brought for Malachas HaMishkan, the Torah says they brought Atzei Shitim. And Rashi right away comes along and asks Akasha, an obvious question. Where did Yidden have Atzei Shitim in the desert in order to bring it to the Mishkan? And Rashi answers, Pirish Rabbi Tanchuma, that Yaakov Avinu saw Baruch HaKodesh, that Yidden are going to go out of Mitzrayim and they're going to build themselves a Mishkan in the Midbar. Vehevi Arozim, he brought with him to Mitzrayim cedar trees, and Venotam, he planted them in Mitzrayim, and he told his children that to take it along with them when they go out of Mitzrayim. That's the Rashi. Now the obvious question that the Rebbe asked, I'm not going to go into the whole Rashi, just get to the obvious question is what's the hechach shud shemikra. I'm not going to, and the Rebbe explains what the hechach of Rashi was, that because it's a nice medrash, but there's other ways how to explain the pasuk, how they had Atzei Shitim. Maybe they found next to the Midbar forests. Maybe they bought it from the Tagri U'Misa'elam. So there's other ways how to answer the question where they had. But Rashi didn't choose that answer. Rashi chose the Medrash Tanchuma, which that itself, the Rebbe explains how Rashi, the Hechachim Shudashim Mikra. But the more obvious question is, Rashi says, Pirish Rabbi Tanchuma. That's a very modern lashon. Usually Rashi doesn't bring him where his makir is. And even if he does, he'll write at the end of the Rashi, Tanchuma. Here Rashi says, Pirish Rabbi Tanchuma. Very unique lashon, strange lashon, never found. Another question is, also a very fundamental question, and one question will answer the other question. True that Yidden had Atzei Shitim in the desert, and Rashi had a hecher for that, but the shaila is, why did Yaakov have to bring the Atzei Shitim to Mitzrayim? To be Mekayim the mitzvah of Atzei Shitim, they could have bought it in the U'Misa'elam. Why was it so important that Yaakov Avinu should go through that whole tircha of bringing Atzei Shitim from Eretz Yisrael to Mitzrayim, planting it, and it should be in Mitzrayim for over 200 years, and then after 200 years, when they go out of Mitzrayim, they should schlep it along with them as that tircha. Why was this all important? And one question answers the other. Pirish Rabbi Tanchuma. That's why Rashi writes Pirish Rabbi Tanchuma, because this was Tanchuma comes from the lashon Nechumen, Tanchumen, Nechama. This was Nechmosim Sheyisrael. Yaakov Avinu knew going down to Mitzrayim, and you're not going to be in Mitzrayim for a while. It's going to be a tremendous shibud. The golus is going to be a tremendous golus. Like we learned, and B'chlal, the whole shibud Mitzrayim, Erev Haaretz, was a tremendous shibud. And this was Tanchumim Shel Yisrael. In other words, Yaakov didn't want to just, true, there was they were told, Al Chagam Oli, but he didn't want it to only be a promise with words. He wanted Yidden should see something tangible, something that, at a dozen, these are the arozim that Yaakov Avinu brought from Eretz Yisrael, which represents Geula. Eretz Yisrael represents Geula. He brought it down to Mitzrayim, went through this whole tircha in order Yidden should, when they're in Mitzrayim, should feel that nechama, that one day we're going to go out of Mitzrayim, and we're going to take along with us these arozim. And the Rebbe ties it in, and Hiron Avedus Hashem is, for us, we know, the Pasuk says, Tzadik atom yifrach keres balvoni yizger. Tzadikim are called arozim, atzishitim, cedars. And the Rebbe, the Nesiim, like this brought in Sforim, Nasi is a Rosh Tevis, Nitzutzei shel Yaakov Avinu. That Nasi is Yaakov Avinu. Yaakov was Bechir Shabbavis, and Yaakov we call Bnei Yaakov, Bnei Yisrael, and we're all from Yaakov. And the Nasi, the Rebbe, Nitzutzei shel Yaakov, the Rebbeim saw, Yaakov Avinu saw that Yidden are going to be going through a Kodesh Shibud, and in order to give them comfort, he brought the Arozim. The same thing to the Rebbe, Pirish Rebbe. The Rebbe is Tanchum Shel Yisrael. And the Rebbe was not the Arozim. We are the Arozim. We, Talmidim, Shluchim, Yungalait, Tmimim, we're all the Arozim that Yaakov Avinu brought in Mitzrayim, down to Mitzrayim, and he planted in Mitzrayim. And we are the ones that are supposed to be giving the nechama that to Yidden that one day we're going to go out of Mitzrayim. So the Rebbe is not Arozim. Everyone is in his city, in his place, wherever he is, a shliach, a yungaman, a balabos, doesn't make a difference, has the achrayis he's the arozim that the Rebbe planted in every place to be the nechama of Klal Yisrael. So that Rebbe should help that we should ferois the kavana of lasis lo yizbor adira b'tachtenim in our own immediate families, and then in the sviva around us, in the ganze shtot. We should be a dugma chaya, a nechmas, be a nechama for Klal Yisrael, and with this we be zoicha to the gula shleima, and we should be a chodesh going into chodesh other. Should be a chodesh that's nepech lahem miyogam l'simcha misasim. Should be laYehuda miSa'ira v'simcha v'sasim v'yakar kein ti lonu b'bias Mashiach tzidkein b'mheidav yameinu.